All right, motherfuckers, this is Master Marks, and I'm coming back with another motherfucking goddamn live video. And you know what? I've been waiting quite some time to do this video, but we are no longer fucking waiting. Today's video is titled The Rise and Fall of AEW Part 2. The Rise and Fall. So why do us AEW pack smokers think that AEW has failed? Well, let's be fucking honest. They have done everything in their power besides sign God, Jesus Christ, Allah, Jah, not John Moran, the other Jah. They have done everything in their fucking power to get fucking high ratings, and they can't. They fucking can't. They could put on an all-star show filled with a bunch of fucking midget jobbers, with a bunch of Panama City pizza boys and fat time wrestling wrestlers. They could do all that shit, and they still do not have any good ratings. 840,000 views or viewers for a weekly program show that is supposed to have the best wrestlers in the business, including CMPUNK, Adam Hangman Page, Wardlow, MJF, Adam Cole, Tony Nese, Jade Cargill, Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, William Regal, Jim Ross, Taz, Hook, for a show that has all of these alleged superstars and great wrestlers and Keith Lees. Why the fuck do y'all still not get good ratings? Why the fuck are y'all in the shit? Y'all are more in the shit than when I fucking last made this goddamn video. Y'all more in the shit. The fuck have y'all done? What the fuck have you done? Besides sign another fat fucking wrestler, another tattooed nerd, another tag team. What have you done? TONYKHAN, why did you buy another company? Why? Your company is in the fucking hole. Your company is barely hanging on. It's hanging on by a thread. A very tiny thread. Why did you buy another company? You don't know how to run the company you fucking own. And you know what happened, which is really, really fucking funny? Cody Rhodes, the same motherfucker that AEW fans was booing and was pissed off about and didn't want him there. Guess what he did? He took his ball, he went home to WWE, and now he is way more successful than he has ever been in AEW. And listen, my AEW pack smokers, I'm just gonna let y'all know. You already fucking know. Cody Rhodes is a blonde bitch. He's a blonde bitch to me, but whatever. I'll deal with him. I mean, honestly, the rise and fall really of AEW Part 2 is there's a big contribution to Cody Rhodes. Because once Cody Rhodes left, what the fuck do y'all have? I mean, he's not that big of a guy or that big of a name, but he's Cody Rhodes. He's a founder. Your company is not fucking credible, Tony Khan. That's why you get 840,000 views and you have matches like Jeff Hardy versus Darby Allin, and Darby Allin almost fucking kill himself just to get 840,000 views. Viewers, whatever the fuck it's called. TV program viewers. That's not enough. Tony Khan, you need to understand, unless you want to be on the rise and fall of AEW Part 10 by next year, get a fucking PC. Teach these people how to have charisma. Teach these wrestlers, which are really just sports entertainers in AEW, because AEW is still sports entertainment. I don't give a fuck about the Blackpool Club, Blackpool Fight Club, Stripping Club, the Strip Club, Titties Out in the motherfucking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday Club. I don't give a fuck. Titty Out Tuesday Club. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. It don't matter what y'all fucking say. AEW is still sports entertainment. So to entertain and have a sports-like feel, you have to have professional wrestlers who can perform wrestling moves and it look credible. Who can entertain you by not just doing tope suicitos, which I'm so fucking tired of hearing. Suicide dives off of ladders, which Jeff Hardy has done. That shit's old now. It's not even cool no more. Having Sammy Guevara and Tay Conti talk about how they had sex with a wrestling belt. Motherfucking WWE already did that. Paige was getting fucked like a motherfucker with that belt on. Xavier Woods was hitting that motherfucker, letting that motherfucker bounce on this shit with the belt around her back. And I wouldn't be surprised knowing Vince McMahon if he leaked that shit. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't put it past Vince. I know how I've watched wrestling for long enough for a long enough time to know that Vince, he'll do some shit. He'll do some shit. It might not seem like he'll do it, but it just so happened get out there. A little raciness get out there. Come on, Vince. We know about Playboy. We remember the bra and panties matches. We remember the girls showing their titties at wrestling events. Come on, Vince. We know what's up. But for real, Tony Khan, you need a PC. You need a performance center. You don't need to keep hiring indie wrestlers that nobody fucking knows. That Gouda Muda guy, whatever the fuck his name is, that's in the Blackpool, Liverpool club, strip club, with Daniel Bryan and Dean Ambrose. Nobody fucking knows who that dude is. If you in IKEA right now, and that dude is walking through IKEA, do you think people in IKEA know who the fuck he is? No, they don't. But if Bobby Lashley go into IKEA, people are like, oh, that's Bobby Lashley. Oh, that's John Cena. Oh, that's Roman Reigns. Nobody knows who those guys are. Nobody know who this Dawson Dixon, whatever the fuck this nerd is. Nobody knows him. Nobody knows these people. Like, you remember when y'all went to the Chicago Bulls game and nobody had a fucking clue who you were? It isn't because people were just there to see the game. They just didn't know who the fuck y'all was. Only 840 people, I'm not 840 people, 840,000 people watch your shit. And yeah, you can blame basketball all you want to. Sure. Nobody was watching your shit before the basketball playoffs started. Before March Madness started. Excuse me. Shit. Nobody was watching that shit. You know why? Because AEW has failed. This is the rise and fail of AEW Part 2. And I know a lot of people put in the comment section, not a lot of people, but some people here and there, they say, oh, well, you can't just say what's wrong with something and not what they need to fix. If it was my choice to fix it, I would have never started a bullshit company in the first place. If I was a wrestler that knew I didn't have no charisma, I wouldn't try to wrestle with no fucking charisma and no size. I would at least take acting classes, go to the gym, eat healthy. Don't just eat fucking Panama City Pizza Boy specials all fucking year long. There you go. That's what I would fucking do. That's exactly what the fuck I would do. But it isn't my choice how to make a company better. I just go over the bullshit that they fucking present to their audience. It don't matter how many times you make a female bleed in the ring, or how many times you put the women's championship on this wrestler. BRITTBAKER, she wrestles more than the fucking champion. Excuse me again. God damn. And it is not no fucking masked up COVID. Fuck. Let me take a drink. Hold on. And we might go a little bit longer on this shit tonight because I'm doing this at night for the morning. So if y'all, when y'all hear this for tomorrow, maybe not morning, I'll probably hear this in the afternoon. This is for, you know, I recorded this the previous day. Because I just wanted to get this shit off my chest because it's time. It's time to talk about this shit. TONYKHAN, you need to realize that sooner or later, you just got to admit you fucking failed, G. Take the L, G. Just like if you find a little thick, big booty girl and you hitting that shit from the back and you thinking you motherfucking beating her duties down, come to find out she beating your duties down, boy. What the hell? You busting nuts like a motherfucker. And I know that's inappropriate to say. I don't give a fuck. It's time to take an L, Tony. Stop buying companies. Stop hiring wrestlers. Stop having special episodes. It don't fucking matter. Your shit is fucking trash. You need a PC. You need a section in your wrestling company that teaches these indie motherfuckers who don't know how to perform moves, sell, who don't know how to cut promos and be interesting and captivative and anything. You need a PC, TONYKHAN. You need to stop comparing these AEW slob jobbers to pillars in WWF Attitude Era. It's just not possible. There is nobody that is competing in AEW with the Attitude Era. There's no one. You hear me? Nobody. Not Darby Allin, not Jungle Boy, not Sammy Guevara, not Britt Baker, not Jade Cargill. None of them. None. And I'm not being a fucking hater or any of that shit. It's just the fucking truth. This is the rise and fall of AEW Part 2. And you know what? I'm going to keep doing this shit. Listen, my AEW Pack Smokers, you already fucking know how the fuck we coming. We'll be on the rise and fall of AEW Part 10 by the end of the year. Because it's the most unsafe, unreliable, uncharismatic company in all of fucking wrestling. Impact at least has some people with charisma and good characters and decent build. Their belts don't look like fucking shit. Don't look like a fucking giant egg McMuffin. And then you talk about the Forbidden Door shit. Well, now the New Japan shit. I don't know if the door is so forbidden. How they New Japan getting down. That's for a different video, different topic. That may be down the line. I really don't talk about New Japan because I don't pay attention to it a lot. It still seems like indie shit to me. It's not necessarily indie, but I just don't pay attention to it, to be honest with you. Maybe if I lived in Japan, I'd probably pay attention to it, but I don't live in Japan. So, yeah. But, yeah. I'm going to just be honest with you, TONYKHAN. This is the rise and fall of AEW Part 2. And the reason why I say the rise is because it seemed like at a point when y'all first started that y'all had the hype. And then, as time went on, you lost guys like Brody Lee, You had disappointing matches. You had disappointing character build, disappointing storylines, champions that don't defend their championship ever, champions that just come out in cowboy outfits every 3 months. There was no growth. You lost a person who helped you create the company. This is the rise and fail of AEW Part 2. Because there is no growth. It's just been falling deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper into dog shit. And I don't give a fuck what you nerds who get on the internet and want to talk about the Master Marks logo or how you created a logo with a mask first. I don't give a fuck what you fucking nerds say. AEW has failed. Tony Khan has took the big fat L. And since Tony Khan is a big fat L, us motherfucking AEW pack smokers, we gonna put our L in the air and we gonna hit that bitch 50, 60 motherfucking goddamn times. Because we gonna keep smoking AEW pack. You already fucking know. AEW has failed. Tony Khan has failed. And he didn't just fail at wrestling. He failed at making a successful football team. They have failed at everything. The Khans, listen, y'all Khans need to figure it out. Y'all need to call y'all cousin Nick Khan. Or whatever the fuck he may not be your cousin. He might just have the last name Khan. Y'all need to figure it out. Because at this point, by 2023, December 2023, AEW might not even be fucking around. And if they still around, Tony Khan will not be the fucking owner. He's going to take his baggie and get the fuck out of there. Because maybe he might have some common sense. And and another thing, and this just to go out top, Tony Khan, why the fuck are you always talking and trying to cut promos? Hey guys, this is Tony Khan, and I just want to say thank you for coming out. And guess what? We got a new wrestler that starts working next week. Oh my god. And I just want to tell you guys that I love you, and my company fucking sucks. Tony Khan, stop cutting promos. You fucking suck, just like your company. Quit cutting promos, bro. Nobody want to hear that shit. You sound sick. You sound like you're off cocaine and fucking Adderall at the same fucking time. And that's a hell of a mixture. It's a hell of a mixture. But at the end of the day, like I said before, this is no surprise to me. The downfall of AEW, the fail of AEW, that is no surprise to me because Tony Khan has no fucking clue what he's doing. He thinks he could just go on podcasts and talk about how his company doesn't need a PC and how they don't need this and how they don't need this. They hire wrestlers who are already established, which they're not. They botch. They almost kill each other. They almost kill themselves. Is that what you want, Tony Khan? You want a fucking wrestler to be dead in the ring because you refuse to go get a fucking PC and have these wrestlers learn how to wrestle a proper way? Almost break their fucking necks? Is that what you want, Tony Khan? Because at this point, I'm starting to think that cocaine and Adderall is really making you feel like that's what you really want. Oh my God, hopefully somebody doesn't die. I love AEW. Thank you guys for coming out. At this point, Tony, that is what is going to fucking happen. So hopefully you figure out. We have went over our time. At the end of the day, AEW has still not grown. This is the rise and fail of AEW. This has been Master Marks. Make sure you leave a like, share, subscribe, comment. Tell us if you hate us. Tell us if you love us. Tell us if you don't give a fuck. Make fun of our logo. We don't really give a fuck. Fuck AEW. Fuck Tony Khan. I'm out this bitch.